Ice cream conversation. Ice cream conversation. Let's go. Forever on the grind all day, every day. Ice cream combos, always real, they never play. Download the podcast, listen on any day. Why didn't I do this sooner? Only thing you ever say. Xaviera, best host of all time. All of the faithful listeners will say they never lie. Check every story they run, like me with the rhymes. When other shows report anything, it should be a crime. Entertainment news, yeah, I gotta get mine from ICC, and you should be inclined to do the same if you got half a mind. I do co-sign this lady to shine like Frankenstein. Cut it the day design. IceCreamConvos.com. Tune in, yeah. This influence by IceCreamConvos.com.
Welcome to the Ice Cream Convos Podcast, where we serve delicious scoops of entertainment and celebrity news. I'm your host, Xaviera.
And I'm your co-host, Karla.
And we thank you for tuning into today's episode. I'm going to let you know now that it's going to be an uphill battle because usually Karla and I record on Tuesdays, but when we have schedule challenges or when we have to be flexible, we will record on Wednesday. So we are literally recording this podcast on Wednesday morning. So if you're listening on Wednesday, you are listening to it fresh off the press. But as we were preparing for today's podcast, we received the news that Steven, Twitch boss, and many of you know Twitch from So You Think You Can Dance, and he really became a household name as Ellen's DJ. He began DJing on the Ellen Show in 2014. And by 2020, he had become an executive producer of the show. And Ellen, in her own words, said that Twitch has literally changed her life. Aww. Well, we learned this morning that on yesterday.
Oh, you all right? You all right, Zav? I know it's hard. Go ahead, girl.
That Twitch was found dead in a Los Angeles hotel room from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Oh, man. That is so sad. That's like devastating news. When you had kind of hit me up like right before we had to go on and record, and I felt your emotion and your pain.
So it's a really tough day for the dance community, and my baby is a dancer, and she texts me from school. Because I guess they found out in dance class at school because she goes to School of the Arts.
Oh,
so
yeah, right now we got prayers out to just real fast. Prayers out to his wife, his family, the dance community. Just prayers out to everyone right now because this is a huge, huge loss.
And it's funny because like in our line of business, like we come on here all the time and talk about everything from babies being born to people passing, untimely, and but this one just hits so different because there's certain people that carry a light about them.
Yes.
That when things like this happen, it just hits so different because it's like, if somebody who had a light that shines so bright can leave their wife and 3 beautiful babies and go to a hotel and take their life into their own hands. Like, I know mental health is just I know mental health is important. And then I start wondering, like, was he going through things after the Ellen show stopped?
Right. Of course, it's so, you have so many questions, right? Because like you said, number one, I agree with you. Mental health, like we talk about the pandemic, right? I feel like I wouldn't call it a pandemic, but epidemic is our mental health right now, right? And like with this, you could just touched on something. It's like when somebody brings such a bright light, you don't get it like a lot, right? When you get that person that just brings that light, that positive, that energy, that just brings so much to the world, and we kind of look at them like superheroes, I guess to say. Not even like a superhero, but you almost look at them like immortal, I think sometimes, right? It's so hard to lose people like that. But back to the mental health thing, unfortunately, you have so many people that suffer in silence or suffer behind the smile, behind picking everyone else up. There are a lot of people out there that are suffering that you would never know. And
then you start thinking, like, was he pouring so much into everybody else's cup that he didn't have nothing left for?
And that too. And sometimes, that's why it's so important. It's so important. And I'm so sorry you feel so, girl, right now. I wish I feel, me, I feel so weird that I can't be like right there with you, to just hug you right now. But, I think you just made another good point. Some people cup, sometimes it runneth over, You spend so much time making people happy, right? You spend so much time making people happy. You forget about you. Yeah. You forget about the one person that counts the most, really, because without that, it's impossible for you to truly make. I mean, look at, unfortunately now, a lot of people are going to be unhappy and sad because we lost such a great person and we don't know what his struggles were. But back to the Ellen show, we don't know, but I believe that was a piece, if not it added to it, because think about it. That was a huge part of his life.
It's just, for me, it's just super heartbreaking. And when I tell y'all, like, I literally, like, I tell you all the time, like, I feel so bad when writing certain stories and certain things but in most cases, I'm usually able to contain whatever I'm feeling. But with this one, I just can't. And it's like, and I think it's because, and of course, people like, the one thing people love to do, you ain't even know them and you didn't this and you didn't that, but they're, it's.
Well, hold up. I don't mean to cut you off with that. What's knowing someone? You know what I mean? That would be my question to those people. On
a person, like, I guess some people just, and it's a personal thing. I think some people just can't connect to certain things if they don't feel it on a personal level, I guess. Right. And I think that's what it is. But that's why we all connect to something something personally. Yeah. Even if it's that child that's been, shot dead in the street, you sit there and cry at the nightly news because, okay, I have a child. We all have something we can relate to. So that's why I'm like, I just hate to hear that because it's like, come on, yo, we all have something that we might not personally be attached to or someone, but it hurts. And then it's like, with this particular situation, it's like, I feel like Twitch and Allison were like Twitch was my play cousin who married this cool ass girl. And like, I literally posted every time I posted when they had their first child. I think I posted when they got married. I posted when they had their first baby together. And like I literally. So you did know them. See, that's the difference. You see what I mean? What about no? Yeah. Like, I just feel like. Seriously. I used to go to their page just to watch them dance together. And then, at one point I was just like, man, like they really like have what appears to be, because again, everything is just outside looking in. But I was like, they really have what appears to be like a perfect love. No such thing as perfect, but in human standards, right? Right. Because they just loved each other unconditionally. They always had fun together. And then it was it was so huge when they started welcoming their babies. And so Allison did release a statement this morning, I guess after the news went public, because this did happen on Tuesday. She said, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to share my husband, Stephen, has left us. Stephen lifted up every room he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community above all else, and leading with love and light was everything to him. He was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. I am certain that there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. We ask for privacy during this difficult time for myself and especially our 3 children. Stephen, we love you. We miss you. And I will always save the last dance for you." Oh, yeah. Prayers, condolences now. Our prayers go out to her. That's tough. And his children and our children. Yeah.
That's
So,
rough.
and then what's crazy is 3 days ago, they celebrated their 9th wedding anniversary. So 3 days ago, both of them were putting up their anniversary posts for 9 years of love. And then Monday, it put up a video of them dancing together in front of the Christmas tree on Monday.
Oh,
so it's just like,
yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah.
This time of year and stuff. It's really sad.
It's a lot. It's a lot. When Destiny texted me, she was just like, she said, "This is so sad." This is my daughter. She's 14. She's a dancer. She said, "This is so sad. It was so sudden. I feel so bad for his wife and kids."
Yeah.
So, so I just asked God. The best I could do was just ask God to wrap his arms around Allison and them babies.
Yeah.
You know,
yes.
Because I think there is, you know, when you lose someone tragically, it's tough, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when someone you deeply love and they love you, when they take their own life, it leaves you with pain and questions.
Yeah,
like,
I can imagine, and probably some guilt in a certain way.
Yeah, guilt, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Thank you for that. Like, you start wondering,
it's horrible.
Did I overlook something, or did I see something that we talked about and then we thought we were good, or he was good, he was okay? It's just a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot. You don't expect that. You know, we're wives, so it's like, I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like the pain that she's going through. I just can't. So we really do. I mean, everyone just pray for her and pray for the family, period.
And the kids and Christmas. Yeah. And it's always harder around holidays because holidays are typically family.
Happy time of year. Yeah. And a happy time.
For family.
Yeah.
For family. So I just want to say that if you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis, help is available. You can call or text 988, or chat 988, lifeline.org. I'm going to say that again because I jacked it up. 988 lifeline.org if you need to talk to someone, or text. Just call or text 988. Don't even worry about trying to get online. Just get to your phone and call or text the number 988. If you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis. And you know what? And we always talk about, last week, we talked about keeping in mind how some people are hurting from losing other people, and that for some, the holidays are the hardest time of the year. We just talked about that last week. So, okay.
Yeah.
I need to drink. I'm sorry. Typically, I do this.
No, listen,
I need to drink water.
You are fine. You are going through something right now. This is normal. And anybody who don't get it, you know what I say to them. We ain't worried about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's so sad.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I'm good. I will also like to send condolences out to Tina Turner.
Yeah.
My grandmother said the worst thing that you can do as a parent is have to bury a child.
Yeah.
And
so sad.
Yeah, so I want to send out condolences to Tina Turner on the passing of her son, Ronnie Turner. I believe Ronnie is, I hope I'm getting this right. I believe Ronnie is her first child with Ike. Okay. If I got that right. I believe Ronnie is either, hold on, I'm just going to confirm really quickly.
Okay.
Because, you know, I put out, you know how I am when if I put out some wrong information.
No, I know. Listen, you
shame on me.
No,
shame on
everybody.
me.
We all do sometimes with so much misinformation. sometimes.
Yeah, so it's important for me to make sure y'all have the right information.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Ronnie passed away at 62 on December 8th. He passed away suddenly. According to law enforcement, they received a 911 call from someone who said Ronnie was outside of their home and he was struggling to breathe. Paramedics rushed to the residence in San Fernandino Valley, where bystanders were administering CPR. Sadly, Ronnie Turner was pronounced dead at the scene. His cause of death has not yet been determined. However, Ronnie has had health issues in the past, including cancer. His wife, Alfida Turner, she took to social media and she wrote, "My God, Ronnie Turner, a true angel, huge soul, highly spiritual." Excuse me. "My husband, my best friend, my baby, your mommy, your nurse. I did the best to the end. This time I was not able to save you. Love you for this 17 years. This is very, very, very bad. I am very mad. This is a tragedy. You with your brother Craig and your father Ike Turner. Align and rest in paradise. So unfair." I think she's an island girl because, sometimes, island girls with their and writing, translating, over. Right. Sometimes it can kind of be
a little patois too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Tina gave birth to Ronnie. His name is Ronald Ronnie Rennell Turner in October 1960, 2 years before she married Ike Turner.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So this is another devastating loss for Tina because just in 2018, you remember Tina lost her oldest son, Craig Turner. He passed of an apparent suicide as well. And he was 59. But Ronnie was, I believe, 62 at the time of his passing. And so it could be, just simply a situation of natural causes, or some type of lingering or long battle with some type of health
chronic disease.
Yeah, some type of chronic, especially considering the fact that he has, we do know that he has had cancer. So I don't know if he was in remission, if he beat it, if it was like,
right. Terminal.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to extend my condolences to Tina Turner. I believe she did take to social media and post a statement in regards to Ronnie's passing. It's just so heartbreaking to have to bury your, just a
your child. That is so true.
She posted a photo of herself with her eyes closed, and she said, "Ronnie, you left the world far too early. In sorrow, I close my eyes and think of you, my beloved son."
Oh.
And that's what she wrote.
Oh,
so
prayers to Tina Turner.
Yeah. It's been a rough time out here. It's been a rough time.
Yeah.
Just before we take, I know I'm definitely going to need to take a break to regroup real quick because my nose is running, child. You know how you get when your nose
Yes, girl.
You'll be feeling
that
like
is involuntary. You cannot control that.
No. So I've got to get myself together. But Karla, how you been doing? I got to check on you.
I've been pretty good. Just trying to stay warm and keep up with everything going on out in these streets.
Girl,
goodness gracious.
So
how you feeling? I know how you feeling it currently.
Yeah.
But like how?
I'm just out here like moving and shaking, trying to dodge these winter cooties because they hitting different right now.
Yeah,
so
flu is running rampant right now.
It is. A few of my friends and their daughters are down. They got a horrible case of the cooties. And so let me just kick off the podcast early just by reminding you to start taking your supplements, taking your immune system boosters. Now would be a real cute time to pull your mask back out. I know y'all ain't crazy about masks. And I know that, a lot of y'all want to be cute or you think the masks don't work, but let's just go ahead and I think this is a really good time to remind you all that it's okay to pull your mask back out, especially with it being cold. Keep your face warm. Put your mask on.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Yeah. So let's go ahead and just take a quick break so I can get my nose and stuff together and just regroup. Maybe I'll take me a little shot of Captain Morgan's. It's 5:00 somewhere. It is 5:00 somewhere.
Yes, it is. That's a fact.
Ooh, Jesus. It's 5:00.
Happy hour somewhere.
Happy hour somewhere. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. And then when we come back, we'll get into today's podcast. We want to talk about some things going on with Nick Carter, Lil Fizz, Kehlani, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, Diddy, Love Sean Combs, Young Miami, Dana Tran, Brittney Griner, The Merchant of Death, Jesus.
That mashup, man.
And Rush Hour 4. So we have quite a bit to get into today. So we're going to go ahead and take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. Karla, one more note I want to make sure that I mention. I want to send my condolences and prayers to the family of Granddaddy IU. Granddaddy IU was like, he was, are you familiar with him?
No.
Okay. So he was before your time because it's always funny with our age gap. Like we don't have a big gap, but we have enough of a gap that there's a line where you miss some stuff. And
it trips me out sometimes. I always try to act like you making stuff up. Like, nah, it ain't no way.
Yeah, but no, Granddaddy IU. He had. You remember a song? It was something new for the Granddaddy U. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up. Oh, yeah, we gotta get.
I remember it. Come on.
Yes, Granddaddy IU. He was like, here's the thing. He was along in the same class, like, or he may have. Wait a minute. First of all, let me just pull his age real quick because, I think he was 54, right?
Okay.
So let me.
So like 80s, right?
Okay, so he was in the class with LL Cool J. He was in the same class.
All right, that's why I'm like, wait.
Yeah, LL is 54 too. So yep.
Okay.
He's in
this. Then how don't I know him? Because I LL, I always tell that story. LL literally was like my very first cassette tape. I was like 7 years old that I made my mom buy. A Bad album or I'm Bad.
Wait a minute. Not don't come on now. What?
What?
Not Apple Music not having something new for the Granddaddy U. Wait.
Oh wow.
Maybe I don't have the right name of the title. Okay, here it is, something new. Granddaddy IU.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Listen. Hold on. That's that boom bat.
I already know the track.
It is a world premiere. Crystal clear in your ears, so listen. Yeah, it's something new, but I ain't no new kid, so don't fool yourself.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yes,
I do. I vaguely remember. I was young.
Yes. So he passed away. I'm not exactly sure when he passed away, but LL Cool J did take to social media, and I saw it yesterday morning, and because apparently based off of some the language that some of the people are using, it was like he passed away, but I ain't gonna be the first to say it type stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly when he passed away, but what's really freaking me out is when and I don't this is just something I do, and I don't know if other people do it as well, but when I found out he passed away, I went to his Instagram page because I'm like, I guess I'm just trying to piece things together. Like, was he like sick for a long time? Was this sudden? Was it? But and his last post on social media was 6 days ago.
Okay.
He had a podcast.
Oh.
Yeah. But I will say, just looking at him, everyone ages differently, but looking at him on the podcast, he didn't look well to me.
Okay.
So I'll just say that and leave it there.
Okay.
He didn't look well, but something new for the Granddaddy U. May he rest in peace. Just rest in peace to Twitch. Rest in peace, Ronnie Turner. Rest in peace, Granddaddy U. Just may you all just rest eternally in paradise. All right. So time for the, hold on.
Time for the fuckery.
Time for the tomfoolery and fuckery.
Go.
All right, so we up in here now. Okay, I done got myself together. I turned the microphone back up.
Thanks for using.
All right, Karla, I'm gonna move this one over to you because this is your bag right here.
My bag. What we talking about?
What's going on with Nick Carter? Because you are a certified Backstreet girl.
Right? I thought at a time and place. That's when you start trying to ease out of
right. Like
when accusations is made. Like
I turned in my card a few years ago. I'm a Backstreet lady now.
No, it's BSB for life for me. I ain't gonna do that. So, but no.
What's going on with Nick Carter? So
but you know
apparently,
go ahead.
He's been sued. Mm-hmm. Has he been sued or just like a?
It's a civil suit, if I'm correct. I think it's civilly. I think it's civilly. I'm not sure because I kind of like brushed through it, but all right. So this isn't like Nick's. I hate to hear this too, because this isn't like the first time accusations have been made about Nick.
Really?
Involving sexual. Yeah. Actually, Aaron, what's kind of freaking me out is Aaron, during his last set of interviews with certain YouTubers, like maybe a year before he passed, because Aaron just passed, of course, we know.
Yeah.
He was always throwing it out there. Nick, you're a rapist. Come out and say, I mean, like Aaron, we all chalked it up to like Aaron, whatever. Lay off this. Family beef. And you might be on drugs. But also, just to go back, I think that was back in like early 2003. Let me get the year right. There was a group called like Dream, a girl group.
Okay. Yes, I remember
Dream. There was, I'm not sure if she was the lead singer. So Dream fans, please don't beat me up. But I think she was the lead singer. Melissa Schumann made accusations back in like 17, I think. She claimed it happened back in it happened in 03, the incident, but she made the accusations in I think 17. And she basically said, it was a business relationship. He invited her back to his apartment. He offered her, I guess, a drink, whatever, the same old usual. I might be getting some of the details mixed up, but the one thing I'm not getting mixed up is that, she said she was sexually assaulted by Nick. And she actually I got to go back. She got really, really graphic because I remember it kind of broke my heart when I first heard the news years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty kind of similar to, I can't remember her name, the young lady that's making the accusation now. So like this whole story it's one of those things where like I'm on one of those things where it's like everybody ain't lying on you, but at the same time, I'm also a person that's like, okay, you can't just accuse someone unless the facts are presented and give them their day in court or what have you. But what I will say that bothers me the most is this new victim is autistic, and she also has cerebral palsy. Yeah, so that kind of this one's pretty nasty. This one is pretty bad. I watched a little bit of the press conference, and it was upsetting. I couldn't really get through it. She's really upset. I think she's like 21 now.
Wow.
I think that incident
happened. How long ago did she say that this incident took place?
17. I have to go back and look, but I know that she was at a Backstreet Boys concert. Or this might have been this was early 2000. I guess I don't know when she first came out with the claim. This was also in early 2000s. So I'm going to actually pull it up. But from watching the press conference, she was at the show, and I guess she got asked to go backstage, or tour bus, to the tour bus, and she was offered something. She said it tasted funny, or whatever, some type of drink, and she claimed he called her. I don't want to repeat it, but it's some ableism going on. Called her all types of names, and then forced himself. Yeah. So,
he really starting to sound like the Trey Songz of the white community. What's going on?
I don't know. And the thing about it is like when I first heard the news, I'm like, we've heard this before. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it like that, but like how many times and like how many more times are we going to say, we can't blame it on the Me Too movement. Like how many times are we going to take it serious? And why? This is why I feel like women don't feel comfortable coming out in the first place. Like what I will say is also the young lady that's coming out now, she said she was basically told, I'm Nick Carter. Nobody's going to believe you. one of those type of things.
But you know what's wild? You really hit a good point, and I love when I have the wherewithal to shut up and let you talk. I know the people in the audience like, yes, Jesus, shut up and let Karla talk.
Girl, please, child, please, stop playing.
No,
they already know what time it is.
When I shut up and let you talk, you just drop so many gems. It's almost like, at what point do we say where there is smoke, there must be a fire, some incense, a candle, a spark, a little flame, something.
I want to make 2 corrections. Number one, it happened in 2001, and she's 39 now. I think she was 17. That would have made her 17 back in. Yes. So and Nick, I have to look at how old Nick was, but I don't think Nick was a lot older. But it's the fact that it wasn't consensual,
right? But I mean, like
she does. She has.
When this is where celebrity really protects people. We talk about that all the time. Whether you have money or celebrity, a lot of times you're able to evade a lot of things that you should be nailed to a cross for, right?
Yeah.
Because how many more people got to tell y'all about Trey Songz?
True that.
Allegedly.
True that.
I don't feel like going back to court. Allegedly assaulting them. Yeah. How many more people got to tell you about Nick Carter allegedly assaulting them before someone really takes a serious look at it and just don't tap him on the back of his, on the back of his wrist and say, hey, chill out, what you're doing might be misunderstood type.
Yeah. And that's the, I don't know. I just feel like we hear these stories over and over and over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, when are we going to just start? And my question to you is, okay, what as women, young women, what can they do? Because we all know, like, I don't want to use the word groupie, but sometimes you're a fan, you get excited, they invite you. So my question to you is, what would be your advice to young women that may be at a show or whatever, and their favorite celebrity may say, hey, let's go chill out, or let's go kick it backstage? Or
that's a great question. I know what I would tell Destiny, and it's funny because it's really sad that I had to have a conversation with Destiny at 14 about sexual assault. Like I had to talk to her like literally about boys and how, they can literally be wolves in sheep's clothing, how you might want to just kiss. And then the next thing you know, they want to go further. And you're like, well, no, I was just here for a kiss or whatever. And and I'm speaking from personal experience, how you could be with a guy and some of y'all women going to be like, you could be with a guy and this is not an attack on all men, but there are some of y'all out there is what I'm going to say. When you hit a certain level of horny, your brain shuts off.
Yeah, straight facts. You tell me like it is. You ain't gonna ever tell me like it is, man.
Shuts off. And your hearing shuts off.
That's because that blood go from one end to the next. That all the blood. I believe just
your brain shuts down, your hearing shuts down, your logic shuts down, your morals shut down.
Yes.
Some of y'all will literally go from being the nicest guy who opened up the door and bought me flowers and let me eat what I wanted off the menu to literally a savage, and I am fighting for my life to get out of that room.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I literally had to have a conversation with her. And for those of you who do have teenage daughters or young people or even an older girl in your life, like literally had the conversation with her about, and don't let somebody's dusty ass son gas her up and put her in a position where she ends up having to fight her way out. So what I would say in a roundabout way, because you asked me one question and I'm all the way.
No, you spitting some gems. This is needed. We all need to hear this. Everyone, seriously.
Yeah, but it's like, buddy systems always work.
Yeah, true.
Like always a buddy system, especially, we wouldn't go somewhere alone with a stranger.
No.
And regardless of how much of a fan you are of this person, how much, whatever, they are still technically, what do they call it? Textbook strangers.
That's right.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, just don't ever go anywhere with anyone at any time without at least someone else that can help you fight your way out or someone else who can corroborate your story.
All right, thanks, Zav. I think that's needed. That's why I had to ask you, because I'm like, at this point, we gotta spread, like we gotta figure out another way until we can start really feeling comfortable.
I don't know if I've ever said this on the podcast, but I know that you and I have had this conversation privately. 13-year-old Xaviera, 14-year-old Xaviera would have been in R. Kelly's studio. I'd have been a victim. Yeah, because my dream was to be a singer.
Right.
And if R. Kelly was in my mall and came to me and told me, oh, I'm looking for some singers, blah, 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 or he said something to me and I told him that I want to be a singer, more than likely, I probably would have went to him and told him, hey, you're R. Kelly, blah, blah, blah. I want to be a singer. Like, I have a dream. I want to be the next Whitney Houston, even though I can't even sing like her when she got laryngitis. But still, this is my dream. Blah, blah, blah. If he had gave me a number and told me to call it,
you would have,
and sent for a flight for me.
That makes sense, though, when you think about the age, the dream, that you put all of the different,
the vulnerability, that it's another word I'm looking for, the naivete of it all. Yeah. Like, child, please, I'd have been right in that stupid behind sauna room.
That's
I gotta do this just to be the next Aaliyah.
But you know what? You made a really good point. And that's why I'm like, we have to start. Like, when do we start? And shout out to you for having that conversation with Destiny.
I did. And it was raw and uncut all the way down.
I already know you. That's right.
Yes. And I also, just let her know if there is something that happens that was out of your control. Don't be shamed into being quiet about it. Because what these little raggedy behind what y'all dusty little sons will do is they will violate girls and then go back to the block, go back to school and tell everybody she a freak or tell everybody she's down for whatever. And then put a reputation on her. So when she speaks out, everybody like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh no, we heard about you. Exactly. We know what you do. And then they shame the girls so bad that they feel like you said, no one will believe them, or no one will listen. So pull them girls to the side and have a talk with them, and then talk to your sons. Let them know when they get to a certain point where their buddy downstairs is taking over the whole house. The house is the body. When the front lawn taking over the whole house, it's time to shut it down. Because
yes. No, that's a good. Also, talk to your son. That is so true.
Yeah, talk to them and let them know. You know what? Teach your sons. Okay, is this okay for me to do this? Is this okay for me to do this?
Yeah, you got to definitely sit down, I think, and talk. It's another point. That's for a whole nother show. But especially what they have access to now with porn. I mean, I think they're over-sexualized. Yeah, so
over-sexualized. So, but like, teach them to find out if things are okay all the way along the way.
Right.
Like, is it okay for me to kiss you? Is it okay for me to put my hand right here? Is it okay for this? Is it okay for that? And then the minute you get a not okay, because even if you're getting a is it okay along the way, it might help your brain stay alert when everything else, when it typically shuts down. So that's my little
advice. No, that's good. That's why I asked you.
Our safety course 101, the ICC safety course. But yeah, so speaking of sexual assault, Kaylani, she was over in the UK.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and she was over, I can never remember the name of her tour, so I'm going to pull it up on my phone because, accuracy is everything.
Yeah.
But Kaylani was recently sexually assaulted while in the UK on her Blue Water Road Trip tour. It was her last UK date in Manchester. And she wrote, I made video after video after video and deleted it because I don't want any video of me as angry, triggered, crying, upset as I am anywhere. I don't care how sexual you deem my music, my performances, my fun with my friends, dancing at clubs, or me. That does not give any of you the right to cross a boundary like sticking your hand up my skirt and pulling my underwear to touch my genitals as I am being escorted through a crowd after performing. This shit made me sick to my stomach. As a victim of sexual assault, I am endlessly triggered and mind blown. That is horrible.
That's so disgusting. That gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Like, I feel so sad for her. Like just the fact that that happened. Put yourself in that situation, like just a strange person, just like that's disgusting.
In a crowd, and someone made a good point. Like her security let her down. Nobody should have been able.
Where they at? How did they get that close? That close? Like that's not like they grabbed her hand. They grabbed her. No,
grabbed her cheek.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know, we all remember those club days when it's like super packed and you have to walk through a crowd of dudes and they all talking about, oh, excuse me, Miss Lady, with their little things sticking out.
Miss Lady.
Everybody hunch forward talking about, oh, excuse me, Miss Lady. While you walking by, you brushing up against everybody bang bangs all the way through the club, right? You know, but for Kaylani, like for someone to be able to under her, like that is horrible.
It gives me the creep. Doesn't that make you feel? It makes you feel dirty, and that's not.
It does. It does because then you turn around and everybody just standing there. You don't even know which goof troop like violated you. So, one of her fans took to social media, and I was like, "Dang, that was a smart thing to do or say." One of her fans said, "If you know who did this to her, speak up. If you saw what happened, speak up.
Good for them.
Because she may not have seen it, but I may have been standing to the side like brown shirt didn't. Like no brown shirt didn't. Yes. But you know, in a club, a concert, after the fact, you know, that may be hard to track down.
Yeah, and you don't know who to go to really. But on social, you can. I was there. I seen them. It was
people love to tell on social.
Don't they? Yes, they do. And and you're on camera everywhere. So.
They love to tell on social, but it's, you know, I was just like, yo, just send thoughts and prayers to her because that is just that's a horrible, horrible thing to just experience. You trying to do your tour and have a good time. And here comes somebody's dusty. Can't necessarily just say it was a man.
That's so true. True that. You can't
just automatically
good point,
say it was a man. You can't. So sorry for all the dusty ass ones I was about to frivolously accuse of touching Kaylani because I mean it could have been somebody's dusty ass daughter.
Yeah, sure.
So you know,
whoever it is, you're dusty and it's trifling and it's disgusting. Like I hope someone speaks up.
Me too, and I hope they're able to track it down.
Yes.
Karla, it was an interesting week on social media.
Very interesting.
Yo, I don't. I live for a leaked picture on social media. Girl, the way I be digging. Because I hate when I show up late. It's almost like showing up late to a party.
You really got to dig. You do.
And everybody done ate all the hors d'oeuvres and everybody done ate all the chips and the dip. And you got to try to find one little wing ding left in the back. Remember wing dings? You got to try to find one little wing ding left in the back. It's all
That is a great analogy. That's exactly what it feels like.
Let me tell you something. I was in the streets of Twitter. So Lil Fizz was trending. And anytime Lil Fizz is trending, we all
never for his music, though. Never for his music.
No. He always trended for the bump, bump, bump. So I was like, Lil Fizz is trending again. So the first post I saw said, it was T.S. Madison. Maddie said, "Ooh, child, Lil Fizz, okay, Lil Fizz out here trending. I see why you trending." So I was like, "Oh, not if Maddie talk about it, I got to go see." So I run over to Twitter. I'm knocking on the door. Y'all, let me in. So one of the homies unlocked the door, let me into the streets of Twitter. So I'm like, all right, what's going on? So what happened with Lil Fizz? So they was like, go over there and click on the trending topic because we just gonna let you see for yourself. So then I saw where I was headed over, getting ready to click on the trending topic. I saw where somebody said, now look, you know this Twitter. Now I'm gonna need you to really think about whether or not you want to click on this trending topic.
For real. That's how it be. Listen.
Keep in mind.
You went for it.
I was like, I choose violence. Girl, I was not expecting to see Little Fizz's Polly Pocket on social media.
Not his Polly Pocket, though.
I did not. Now, I have already seen his coin purse. We've been there. We've done that already.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen that a couple times. Yeah.
I think because he wanted to. He on the good side of the coin purse, right?
It was all right. It was okay.
Okay. All right. Karla said she reminisced that it was okay. So, okay. Because I get a little confused sometimes. I can't remember.
We see so many. Me neither, but I think it's one okay.
Somebody need to make a peen a peen encyclopedia.
Somebody do for real.
Remember Encyclopedia Brown?
Yeah,
or Britannica. Yeah, so I could just go back for reference and just look up people to see whether or not I should waste my time going down the rabbit hole.
No, seriously. I need somebody to get on that.
But y'all, this time it wasn't his Polly. It wasn't his coin purse. It was his Polly Pocket. And I know some of y'all was on our social media like, what is a Polly Pocket?
Oh Lord.
Hold on. I'm gonna just.
We ready. No, you ain't.
So for those of you who have not figured out what a Polly Pocket is, it is booty hole. Booty hole. I could not believe Little Fizz's alleged booty hole was floating through the streets of Twitter. Girl, I saw the photos. And my first question was, how the heck did you get that angle of a photo? Now, I've been trying to take some personal photos in my day. How you get that angle? Clearly, that photo was taken by
I'm so mad at you right
party.
now.
That photo had
third party. All right, so it was third party. Did you?
That photo had to be taken by a third party. So then Black Twitter, being the invaluable just piece of life that you are, those tweets had me crying.
Yeah,
somebody said Lil Fizz got his Boonchie. Hold on, I gotta read some of these tweets now. Woo, the Boonchie. I gotta read some of these tweets because these tweets had me crying. Hold on, because I need to laugh right now. I know y'all. If you're anywhere like me, you need to laugh right now. Okay, so let's go through some of these tweets. Somebody said, Lil Fizz took bump the heart I see. Then someone said, y'all just put anything on my timeline. Now I could have lived another 60 years without seeing Lil Fizz's booty hole. Then somebody said, wait, what's this about Lil Fizz showing hole, not hole?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Someone said Lil Fizz's booty hole is a raisin in the sun. Child, I'm screaming.
Yeah, y'all dead wrong.
Not Lil Fizz got a little fissure. Child. Oh, Lil Fizz selling bussy. The ones that was taking me out was the boot. Somebody said Boonchie cat. Somebody said bussy, Boonchie cat, all that.
Yo.
So to be fair,
oh my gosh. But how? Go ahead. Because I'm gonna say, how the hell do you know? How do you identify someone?
Okay, how do you identify? Like, does it say B2K in the middle? Like, is it B2K on the booty cheek? Like, I didn't even try to find out how y'all
claim. Come out and claim. Like, that's what the chicks come out.
Somebody said, is that his booty hole? Somebody said, get April on the line.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or Moniece.
Oh, yes, Moniece. Okay, so Little Fizz took the social media 48 hours after his alleged Boonchie cat has been traveling up and down the timeline. And he said, this shit crazy. The levels these chicks will go to try and destroy and ruin you. Wow. Unbelievable. Y'all have a happy holiday? That is not me. But here's the thing. So some of you may be wondering, well, how did Little Fizz's alleged Boonchie cat end up in the streets of social media anyway? Well, Little Fizz has an OnlyFans, if you weren't aware. And people been getting real creative on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I heard Tiger's joint. I might have to go sign up. Yo, you been hearing the stuff that going over?
Man, listen, I heard it goes down on Tiger's OnlyFans. Damn. This is not an endorsement. This is not a paid commercial. We are just letting you know what we heard with the streets.
That's what I had heard.
What the streets is talking about.
Yes.
Let's not forget Omarion's brother Orion. Remember, he gave us the jumping jacks, the flapjack jumping jacks. And so apparently Lil Fizz was like, well, I'm gonna give him some Boonchie cat. But he is now. Here's the thing, Karla, why it take people so long to say it ain't them?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's weird because I'm one of them people that probably would have just let the shit die out. I wouldn't have responded at all.
Really? You would have let it die out?
People not gonna believe you. People not gonna believe.
Well, true.
People aren't gonna believe you at this point anymore, no matter what.
You got a point. But you know me, I'll be like, that is not my
But
booty.
if I'm going to respond, it wouldn't be 48 hours. Yeah. Like as soon as I seen it, if I am going to respond, it's gonna be right away. Because it looks suspect as hell.
48 hours.
Respond 40, yeah.
Because see, 48 hours tell me that you took them additional OnlyFans subscriptions. You let it ride. You get them extra OnlyFans subscriptions. Oh, yes, girl. Monetize the mess.
Great
It's the key.
point. Yeah.
Monetize the mess. So
yes.
you went ahead and collected them additional subscriptions on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You collected that coin.
And then tried to hit the shaggy on us.
It wasn't me.
Yes.
Crazy. So here's what's interesting though. So Lil Fizz came out, said it wasn't him, told me have a happy holiday. Just as I was getting ready to close the case on the precocious Polly Pocket pics, someone slid into Lil Fizz's comments on his Instagram page and said, but I'm subscribed to your OnlyFans and I got a DM about it.
Oh, there it is. It's busted. Wow. So you can't really lie on that shit no more.
Then somebody else came in and said, no, for real, because I did too.
Wow.
And then a third person came in and said, same. So a lie don't care who tell it.
No, it don't. It don't.
But the comment section of your site always gonna air you out.
Yeah, that's facts.
We always tell you the real tea is in the comments.
Yep.
Every
Y'all
time.
gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn.
Y'all gonna learn today. The tea is in the comments. Don't say me and Karla ain't never told you nothing, Jesus.
No.
The tea is in the comment section. Every time, all the time. I'm telling you, especially with celebrities. Now, if you come to ICC, every now and then you might get some tea in the comments, but usually the real gist and meat and potatoes of the story is in the post that some of y'all don't take time to read.
Right.
But if it's a celebrity, that tea gonna be in the comments because people take pride in airing out celebrities or catching celebrities in lies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Y'all take real good pride in it.
Yeah, it's crazy too.
Ooh, the Boonchie cat. So Karla, who do you think, and I know we stepping out on a limb right now, but who do you think is going to be the next celebrity to have a leak?
Oh, that's crazy. Like, I don't know who needs the most attention right now.
Okay, no. I'm gonna make it even more better. Hold on. Give me my microphone.
What you gonna give me some? She said more better. Which you got?
Karla.
Yes.
I'd like to know who is the celebrity that you hope has a leak. Let's go. Let's get it.
I can't, like, off the top right now. You gotta give me some time to think about that. Like, off the top, I'm not sure. Who would you? Because you must already have somebody in mind. I'm trying to think. Like that I would really, really be like
a whole leak.
Yeah. It'd be so many. You know what? I'm at a place where everybody acting a goddamn fool.
Let's be fair, because we have male listeners too. Let's be fair. Let's do male and female. And I know this sounds terrible, but listen. Disclaimer. Because you know how the Lord be playing like, oh, you want somebody else's pictures to leak? Let me go on and tap on your iCloud account. So, Lord, we are just having fun. Let me put the disclaimer to Jesus. Lord, we are just making jokes. We're trying to get our ratings up. We are not wishing ill on anyone or hoping for anyone to be exposed or embarrassed. We would like these leaks to be authorized leaks of sorts, because we don't want anyone embarrassed or humiliated. So we would like authorized leaks where said person gave the okay to leak the pictures, or yeah. All right. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. So we cool. We covered.
Something wrong with you. The only person I can think of right now, and I feel so guilty because I'm probably old enough to be this boy mama, but he's of age.
He grown, right?
Only reason I'm saying because we saw the print already.
Oh,
NLE Chopper.
NLE Chopper.
I don't know if anything already leaked, but I saw a print and I'm like, young man.
Young lad. He a lad, young lad. A lad.
But that's just off the top because I'm really, really thinking, because I want it to be, if it's going to be somebody, it got to be somebody good. I don't want to say somebody because we may speak it into existence.
Let me
So if we going to speak it into existence, I needed I would say, I'm like right now, it would have to be like Nas.
Thank you for that submission on behalf of Xaviera Incorporated. Woo! Thank you for that submission on behalf of
because you had to think out the box, like, yo, we could pick anybody. I ain't want to waste my pick.
Yeah, I think. But guess what? I'm going to add another pick, and I'm gonna do this for all the ICC ladies and some of y'all gents out there too. I see you,
Ew.
Method Man.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, that would be such a blessing.
It's such a blessing, Lord. wait.
That was a good one. No, that's a good one. That's
be
a
like,
good one.
Melodies from heaven rain down on me. Rain down on me. I need them pictures to rain down. So we want Method Man. And if you're listening, go ahead and drop down in the comment section of where you're listening to the podcast and let us know.
I'm not going to waste. I'm going with us. I'm like, I ain't wasting it. I believe in speaking things into existence. So.
Yeah, just go ahead and let me know your leak requests.
Yes.
With your authorized leak.
The way they leaking music, them news. Isn't it funny the way they were leaking news a couple years ago? That's how music's getting leaked now.
Yeah. But Karla, a girl who would, let me see, gotta get something for the fellas.
Rihanna.
Girl, you I was already on the rip. I was on the rip. And you beat me to it. I was on the rip. I was trying to get it out.
You so silly.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Rain down on me. Okay.
You so silly. Something wrong with you.
Woo! All right, Karla, let's go ahead and take a break and let the ICC friends go ahead and slide into the comments and tell us who they would like, who their authorized leak request would be. But Lil Fizz, we done seen enough. We done seen enough.
Or we don't see no more. We don't need to see no more.
No, we good, dog. We good. And whoever is responsible for carrying them OnlyFans pictures over to the streets of Twitter, we good, dog. We good. We appreciate your efforts. We thank you for the past. But let's step into 2023 a little different, okay? 2023 a little different. Yeah, all right, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. And during the break, I caught the hiccups. Lord, please protect me, Jesus. So if Karla talking and you hear something in the background going a little awry, that is me trying to fight these hiccups. I think I'm good, Karla. I think I'm good.
You all right? You got it? That water will do it.
Yes. Oh, Karla, I just want to tell you look so cute in your ICC hoodie.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
And your 12th anniversary ICC hoodie. Limited edition ICC hoodies are still available. They will be available until January 1st. You can visit icecreamconvos.com to pick up your Ice Cream Convos merch today.
Yes.
I hope
they
that
soft, y'all. They feel good. Go grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Don't they feel like
they're so
they
soft.
like they soft like little Fizz's Boonchie?
Oh my God.
They so soft, like they're
Yeah.
like softer than Lil Fizz's Boonchie. Oh my gosh. All right. So that's where we at. So much to talk about. Let's talk about Diddy.
Oh my gosh. Girl, if you don't go get your cousin.
How you 53 years old and trying to be community penis?
That's what I'm saying.
53 though?
What
Come
is he
on.
doing?
He's still out here trying to take that. So over the weekend, Diddy set the streets of the internet on fire because he just hopped on. Whoever owns Twitter right now, I guess Elon Musk got it. That shit show.
Right? That's the thing. You be like, whoever the hell runs it over there.
Whoever the hell running it right now, because he done fired half the people and the other half quit. So I don't even know who I know he owned it, but I don't know who running it. But anyway, Diddy hopped on Twitter.
Remember that? That's hilarious.
And the 53-year-old music mogul announced the birth of his baby girl. Yes, you heard that correctly. Diddy announced the birth of his baby girl. He said, and I quote, "I'm so blessed to welcome my baby girl, Love Sean Combs, to the world. Mama Combs, Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delilah, Jesse, and myself all love you so much. God is the greatest." Check. So at this point, Diddy is officially a father of 7 with 4 baby mamas. R.I.P. Kim Porter.
What is he doing? You think he's trying to get into the race?
I don't know. You think he trying to throw his hat in the Nick Cannon?
Elon Musk. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what's so crazy though? Elon Musk out here making crazy. How many baby mamas Elon got though?
I'm not sure. I gotta look it up.
So let me ask you this. Do you think the issue with Nick Cannon is the number of children and or the amount of baby mamas?
It's both.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it's both. And especially because with him having the health issues that he has.
Okay, so why doesn't Elon Musk get that same smoke? Is it because he doesn't have the same amount of baby mamas?
Come on, we know why.
Oh, I know. I'm
looking it up. I'm looking it up.
I'm being facetious. Just trying to get some content.
Okay, so
trying to rile you up.
Yeah, all right. So it looks like he has. I'm seeing 3 names
for Elon.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I'm looking into it, but I'm seeing 3 baby mamas so far.
Now,
10 children. So
10. Okay. Who's the rapper that's catching up to Nick?
Oh no, NBA YoungBoy, I think is past Nick. Let me see how many kids he got now. Mind you, NBA YoungBoy, or he's close. NBA YoungBoy's only what, early 20s?
Dang.
I'm going to look it up right now. Yeah, NBA YoungBoy, I think got them all. And he got like 7, 8 different baby mamas, if I'm correct.
Damn. Why?
I don't know.
So
I like that. When I heard that, I'm just like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't, especially that young. And I'm like, I don't know when like he started.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Why are we seeing that more now?
I don't know. I mean, I know for rich and famous, they just bounce around from bed to bed. But you got some poor N-words that's bouncing from bed to bed too, making a bunch of kids. So I mean, that's not necessarily the case. But okay, so let's get back to Diddy.
I'm sorry, he had 6, but still
6. Okay,
yeah, but he's only in his early 20s. I thought he had a lot more than that, but the rate that he's going at.
Yeah, well, he'll catch up soon enough.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, now I'm yawning, child. Diddy announced the birth of Love Sean Combs. I wrote the post, and then afterwards, I got this heavy feeling of anxiety. Like, did I just report this man had a baby? What if he trolling? What if he bought a dog? Like, what if he bought a new car? Because he was like,
or it's some type of new venture, some type of new something.
Yes, because we're talking about Diddy.
Exactly.
He is the ultimate attention whore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe this was a hustle, maybe he trolling us, whatever. Child, no, he was not trolling us, because it was only a matter of time before we learned that baby Love Sean Combs was born in October. of this year. I believe October 15th. So then it became, well, who her mama? So TMZ reported that Dana Tran, a cybersecurity specialist, was the mother of Diddy's baby girl. Mm-hmm. So I was like, so they put up a picture and I'm like, this Dana Tran does not look like she would be procreating with Diddy. So I had to do a little more digging. Mm-hmm. When I tell y'all, the reason why I put this post out so late is because, girl, when I tell you I was digging in the crates, like really trying to make sure, because I already felt anxious about the fact that he said he had a baby before we had the proof, right? Then I'm like, Dana Tran is almost like John Smith or Brian Johnson. Like, it's one of those names that a plethora of people could carry. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I wonder if they grabbed the wrong Dana.
Which has been done before.
Mm-hmm. I did not want to make that same mistake. I did not want, because see, my ICC friends aren't as forgiving when I grab the wrong person. Okay. And I don't want to go back to court. So I started digging. So I found a Dana Tran who, let me see, fits the age, because this young lady is 28 years old. She graduated. Hold on. What's going on with my laptop right here? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the baby was born on October 15th, 2022. I did find a 28-year-old Dana Tran who graduated with a bachelor's degree in public health at the University of California, Irvine. I found a bio because at one point she was trying to get speaking engagements on cybersecurity. And her past bio said that she was a global manager of industrial, cyber, and digital security at Siemens, a global powerhouse focusing on areas of electrification, automation, and digitalization. Oh, come on, mouth. And then years ago, she was featured on this Instagram page called TFM Girls, and they posted her photo, and they were basically saying like she was a hottie. Now, they tagged a Dana, it was at Dana.T as her Instagram handle. Well, I clicked on it, and her cyber footprint, dog, that thing gone.
Oh man, she got rid of it.
Has deleted everything, which makes sense, right? Yeah. Because we're a cybersecurity specialist. We know how to get up off the internet when we need to get up off the internet, right? Exactly. After Diddy announces that I had his baby, it's time to get up off the internet.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did in my research was I followed the username. Mm-hmm. Instead of following Dana Tran, because there were multiple Dana Trans, I followed the username. And after following the username, I was still able. Listen, sis did a good job of cleaning up her digital footprint, but she left some traces and DNA behind. And I was able to get that DNA. And through that DNA, I discovered that our cybersecurity specialist literally evolved into her being a social media influencer. We got lips, we got boobs, we got hips, we got butt now, right? Okay. So this looks more like a young lady who would have a baby with Diddy. Just saying.
No, it does. Honestly, from what I've seen it.
Yeah, now she looks more like a young lady who will have a baby with Diddy. So in tracking this digital footprint a little bit more, I found where she had recently got her hair done. And the place where she got her hair done posted a photo of her and said, "A beautiful updo for the mommy to be Dana." Okay. And while she was getting her hair done, she had a necklace on. She had her baby bump and she had a necklace on that said love. So I was like, I got the right Dana.
Yes, that research, man. You can't get rid of everything.
Yes, get rid of everything. Yeah. So then after doing that, Young Miami was trending on social media all weekend because people clowning Young Miami because Young Miami going hard in the paint. She's supposed to be Diddy Shoddy Wop. And Diddy done hopped on social media hollering out he got another baby by somebody else. So Young Miami been fighting in the streets of social media for the past, I think she's been literally trending for about 5 days in a row. Crazy. And she has been trending because people are debating whether she won, she lost, she collected an L, she's stupid, she dumb, she just young, having fun. They not in a relationship. She don't care. She ain't pressed. She getting the cars and the money and the flights and the blah, 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 blah. And I've come to a decision in my big ass age, as far as Diddy and Young Miami are concerned. I think where you stand on whether or not Young Miami is being a fool for Diddy, or if she is being a young girl having fun and coming up and getting her bread and doing XYZ, checking off all the hot girls, summer, winter, spring, and fall boxes, is where you stand in your life.
Yeah.
And what you consider a win and what you consider a loss.
That's it. That's all it is. That's the
at this point, because there's no sense in me going back and forth. And then she got into this font fight with academics because academics called her a side chick. Then Diddy get on social media yesterday. He was like, I don't play about my shoddy wop. Young Miami has never been, nor will she ever be a side chick. And it's like, okay, you want to get on social media, Diddy, and stand 10 toes down with Young Miami with whatever y'all got going on, however you define it. But then if you don't play about her and she ain't never been a side chick and never will be, why are you having babies in her face? Yeah. Because even if it's an open situation, a baby though.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things where I was just like,
is it out of my tax bracket and my pH balance?
Not even that. Something they might have set up, because I don't know. But young ladies, this is my advice. Just don't model yourself after that. That's just how I feel.
Word. Because y'all be literally
we're women and we have feelings. So I don't care about all that other stuff that's being said. Somehow, some way, she feels some type of way, period. That's just what I truly believe.
Like, y'all be out here championing. It's just where you at in life and looking up to certain things and as goals. And I'm like, ooh, child.
Not when your feelings is going to be hurt and you sacrifice your happiness. Because I'm telling you, the one thing that stands without all of this, no way that she doesn't feel any type of way. Even if you're the chick that's like, yo, I'm just in it for you feel some type of way.
Absolutely. If she a woman and got DNA and estrogen in her,
there you go. Exactly.
I mean, it just is what it is. But, at this point, it's just like, girl. And now she's fighting with another young lady who she was previously fighting with over Diddy. And I don't understand why this young lady even got in the ring to fight, because this is the same young lady who went to Tasha K and did 2 exposés with Tasha K about how Diddy was abusive to her and forced her to get abortions. But now you on social media mocking Young Miami because she posted City Girls Down 1,000. That was funny. But girl, and then JT said, you need to be quiet because she said he made you go to the chop shop. So sit this one out.
Wow.
So,
damn.
But at the end of the day, I guess all of this is just motivated by money, because it really is out of my tax bracket and my pH balance. Number one, I'm not going to allow Diddy, a man, almost called him an N-word, a man whose hips are bigger than mine, to have me out in these streets fighting with other women.
True that, man. Listen.
Cassie would never.
He knows how to pick them now.
Cassie would never. Has Cassie ever exchanged any keystrokes with anybody? Nope. When she was one of Diddy's hostages. Yeah. I can't even say it. This young lady never fought anyone.
Yeah, and a lot of shit was said about her too. She had plenty of times to do it if she wanted to.
Boy, they threw shots at that girl and darts and daggers at her, and he played in her face because he would go with Kim. He played in her face.
Yeah, that's why I'm like with this, like, oh well. But I mean, the fact that she actually had more, I don't know, because I don't really get into the Carisha like that. So
it's y'all, it's just whatever is on your palate, because this ain't for me. I don't care how much money Diddy got. This ain't for me. Or if I was going to try to partake in the Diddy pension plan, y'all would not know I was dealing with him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's okay. Yeah. Like, it's embarrassing.
Y'all would not know I was dealing with Diddy. My pension plan would be so quiet and so secretive. You would not have a clue that I was dealing with this man.
Yes.
But y'all go off though. Do what y'all want to do.
Yeah,
go off. Right. Go off. But just, Carisha, just take a break from social media, girl. Just take a break and go record more episodes of your show so you could be like,
yes.
So is y'all together or is y'all not together? Y'all be doing it. Them the kind of questions she be asking people on her show. Y'all be doing it. Carisha, please, girl. Ooh, but y'all love that girl.
Yeah, my gosh.
More power to it. More power to that situation. Is out of my tax bracket and my pH balance. Y'all not about to have me scratching it and wiggling in my seat because Diddy want to. And you having unprotected sex with people.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm just like, whatever.
Okay. All right. So Karla, so should we be prepared for this? Well, now I don't even want to say it like that because I don't want to alarm people. Okay, so let me start here. Brittney Griner is home.
Yes.
And so is the Merchant of Death.
Child, some of y'all is in a goddamn uproar. Acting the goddamn fool. Acting the goddamn fool. Gosh, like, you know.
Karla, where you at?
I'm happy that, she's home. I really don't have a feeling about it. Like, I'm glad she's home. Was it a fair trade? If you think no, but who the hell that would have been done? We don't know what's being done that we don't hear about. Who they're trading behind our backs, or you know what I mean? Y'all going way too deep. Some of y'all are like really taking it too far. Like,
yeah. So Brittney Griner has been released from Russia. She's back home. She had to cut her dreads because of the freezing temperatures over there, causes hair to be brittle or something like that. So she's back home. She her signature dreads are gone. I'm sure she's very, very happy to be back home. I'm happy for Sherelle, her wife.
Yeah, and that's why I think I'm happy for his wife, because that's got that.
Yeah, and then just not knowing what she was enduring over there would drive me nuts as someone in her family.
And her mental.
My heart and prayers go out to Paul Whelan's family because I know they were very hopeful that he may have the opportunity to come home as well.
Yeah.
They are being very gracious about how everything went down. This Merchant of Death, my G.
Right.
I just hope that he found God. My prayer is that he found God while he was locked up and he got a forgiving heart. He ready to just put the past, let the past be the past and move forward in his new life with his second chance. Because God is a God of second chances. So I just hope that he has a new way of life and a new perspective on things. I'm hoping for that. But it's so funny because we now live in a time where everything is a debate. Everything becomes a debate. It's like, oh, Brittney Griner got released. Oh, yes, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Wait, for who? It just everything becomes a debate. But listen, Christmas time, she be home. I don't know how she gonna feel sitting by the tree, but I know it's gonna take a lot of decompression, some therapy. It's a lot.
I think the one thing that touched me real quick, just as while we were on that, I had read where she got on that's when she first got on the plane. She was like, please talk. She's like, all I want you to do is talk, because for 10 months, all I heard was Russian. And I just want you to talk. They said I think the flight was 18 hours. She talked like 10 or 12. She just wanted conversation. And the agents or whoever that were part of that process said it was different and it was nice to connect. And like they saw the side of her, that they, I guess they got to know her.
I didn't even think about that, being somewhere where
now you don't.
No one even speaks your language.
Yeah.
You can't.
They said she was like, talk. That part just cracked me up. Like, please talk. They asked her what she wanted, she was like, just talk.
Wow.
I just want conversation. So yeah, I'm happy she's home because we all know the punishment was too, like at the end of the day, we all know for some damn from oil, cannabis oil, that was too harsh of a punishment. Period.
Yeah. I think Russia was playing chess on that one. They played chess.
Yeah, they
so welcome home, Brittney Griner. And again, my prayers to the Whelan family. Hopefully they will continue their efforts to get Paul home. And I just pray the merchant of death is now the merchant of life. Like, I just hope he found God. The Lord just touched his heart and soul, and he is ready for to live his life in a better way. So I want to touch on the Tory Lanez trial real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because I am inundated.
That's a whole mess. I think we're all tired of it. It took 2 years of like
2 years of this nonsense. The biggest thing that stood out to me was that Tory is bringing his 5-6-year-old son to court every day.
Yeah, what's up with that? I saw him grab his hand. Like, I saw a video. Why?
He's using him as a prop.
Nobody cares.
He's using him as a straight up prop. Remember when
that's old school. Nobody goes for that. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Speaking of old school, remember when N-words used to wear suits and glasses when they went to court? So Tory tried to elevate the glasses by bringing his son.
Doing the vote.
What you trying to convince a jury that you a good dad?
Right. Yeah,
is it your week to have Junior?
I saw him reach his hand back for him, and I'm like,
and then I saw where one outlet reported that Tory straightened up his son's suit outside of the courtroom in front of press before they walked in. Listen, you can do all that pomp and circumstance all you want. At the end of the day,
not pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, let's just get down to the basics.
Yeah,
I do believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. I do believe that.
I do too.
The circumstances leading up to the shooting, I'm not necessarily, they're iffy because for me, let me just say this. Let me preface this by saying I stand with Megan Thee Stallion. I do.
Yes, I do too.
But
Absolutely.
The one thing that this whole trial has showed me is that Megan will tell a lie, and she will tell a quick, hot lie in a heartbeat. I still stand with her.
Right.
But I'm going to ask her 3-4 times. Anything I need to ask, I'm gonna ask her.
She's been put in sticky situation. Like, I think we all got to put ourselves in. Like, the one thing that people are saying she's lying about that I agree with is when the fact that she didn't tell in the first place. Like, our culture is known for not cooperating with police or talking about you if you cooperate with police. That's something I truly believe. The other stuff along the line, I think she's trying to just protect her damn reputation, and she needs to stop at this point.
Yeah, you got to stop.
She got to stop at this point. This is real life.
So Karla, so even with that, yes, we have this code, right? And she's a rapper, and the rappers have their own code as well. Like, oh, we don't cooperate, we don't talk to the police, we don't this, that, and the third.
And it's somebody she was fucking with too. So we got to consider that.
And then you have to consider the fact, I honestly believe, and this is not an attack on Meg. This is just me telling you what I think at home with my laptop and my best friend on a podcast.
Yes, exactly.
I honestly believe that Megan did not tell the police that Tory initially shot her because for the same reason that y'all don't tell y'all family that Junebug punched you in the eye.
Yes, tell it. Thank you. That too. And that's the truth.
Because you're planning to go back home.
Yep.
As soon as you get your eye stitched up. I don't believe it had nothing to do with Breonna Taylor. I don't believe it had nothing to do with
not that part. The George Floyd, that was insulting. That part, she made me mad for that. Okay. But I do believe, think about it.
She didn't want to be labeled.
She would have ran to the police, to be labeled a snitch. And like you said, she was that go back.
It was the go back. Now, at a certain point, though, Karla, and I guess it's, again, I got my big age, and Meg is probably half of my age. I'm old enough to be her mom or her nanny, or both. But, bitch, after you shoot me, I don't give a fuck.
But to her defense, though, I wonder if she was like, all right, I was shot. The state gonna pick this shit up anyway. I ain't even.
Nah, she didn't think that far. She didn't think that far.
Well, I
don't think so.
I don't know.
See, I don't think so, because she said the thing that really, really broke my heart out of. She took the stand yesterday, and what really broke my heart out of everything she said, and I don't know if this is how. And no, I'm not even gonna say that. I believe this is how she truly felt, because Meg been going through it since she got shot, right? She said she wished he would have just killed her.
Yeah.
And I was like, What?
I don't know. There might have been some sauce.
You feel like that was some dramatic? Yeah, because I was just like, aside from being shot in her feet, and aside from the bullshit that she deals with on social media,
that's what it is. I think it's more about the bullshit. That's what don't heal. Like the foot hit didn't heal.
Right. But I have watched this girl excel, exceed, and live out her wildest dreams in the last 2 years since the incident, right? Since the incident. And you said you would have rather had died at the hands of Tory Lanez, my G. Like you rather would have died than have motherfuckers talk about you on social media. But see, again,
but then we don't know what her mental headspace. That's.
But again, now I'm sitting here talking, like you said, you're right, because I'm talking big game for somebody who that I get offended when somebody say, "Why you even choose that picture for the post?" So I feel like I'm being a hypocrite to a certain point.
Like she was being taunted. You see what they were saying to her when she was going? Did you see the clip when she was going in the court?
And Boosie
was like, "Girl, stop that damn lying!" Like they was taunting.
With Boosie, I don't care what nobody say. That was Boosie.
That wasn't my boy. That wasn't my boy.
I said that sound like Boosie.
That wasn't that wasn't.
But yeah, it's just again, we don't know how all of that, because like my thing is when people start talking crazy online, log off. But again, I'm the same person that when people talk crazy to me online, I don't log off. I'm trying to combat it. Yeah. So I'm willing to admit
than done, but it's important to do it.
Yes. And I know that I'm being very hypocritical in it, but because it's just like I'm not walking in her shoes, no pun intended. But I'm just like,
I think it's that pressure because I think her career, like, I think she thought about her rep. She thought about the community. Like, it's so many different things that went through her head. Because if she would have been flat out been the one that called the police and said, Tory shot, made it, man, please, the hip hop community would have destroyed her. They would have destroyed her.
Well, you know what?
Mind you, that was in the prime of her. That's like in the prime of her.
Yeah. And you're right, though, because even though she tried to shoot him some bail, no pun intended, and then later they still criticized her, and crucified her and ostracized her and all that. But here's my thing. Okay. The biggest thing in this case is Tory's defense is trying to establish that Meg is a liar. Mm-hmm. That's their biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's a gift and a curse that this case played out for so long. Because when Meg took the stand, she had to remind people, I am not on trial. He is.
Yeah.
He shot me.
Yeah.
Why y'all care about who I'm busting it open to? Mm-hmm. Why y'all care about why is my sex life the headline?
Right. And everything else besides him shooting me.
Everything else besides him shooting me.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's where I'm like, ugh. Meg initially lied to the police about Tory shooting her. And we established why she may have done that. She may have done that for the very simple reason of the backlash from the hip hop community, the backlash from the Black community, and all of the above. So then you had to come back and say, okay, he did shoot me. Then you had to combat the why did I lie in the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. Only to turn around and set up an interview with Gayle King and tell another bold-faced lie. Mm-hmm. Once y'all tried to paint me out to be a liar, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest John from here on out. Yeah. Because y'all trying to paint me out to be a liar when I was trying to cover up for somebody. Mm-hmm. And y'all trying to paint me out to be a liar. So for me, I stand with Meg because she shouldn't have been shot. I don't care who she busting it open to. I don't care who she mad with, who arguing with, who she jealous of, blah, blah, blah. That should not have happened to her in no way, shape, or form. And y'all should have just left her the hell alone and let the law do what they got to do and let the courts do what they got to do. But for me, that one rock in my shoe is her sitting in Gayle King's face and telling that bold-faced lie about the nature of her relationship with Tory.
Yeah.
Because that was an unnecessary lie. Mm-hmm. We watched you grind on the board. Like, anybody with eyes, ears, and a sound mind know y'all was smashing.
Yeah.
So for you to request an interview with Gayle King, sit down and have that interview and look that woman dead in the face on national TV and choose to tell a lie, that's when I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Credibility start looking crazy.
Yeah, it is. And that's what that's the main thing that they're doing, is just trying to make her not look credible. But everything else points to,
like, have you ever
prosecution
told an unnecessary
side.
lie? Have you ever told an unnecessary lie?
I'm sure. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, but I think everyone is.
You look all right in them pants.
We all have, right?
I lie to myself every day, B. But no,
we all have, right?
Yeah. So the Kelsey friend is supposed to, the other girl that was in the car, she's supposed to testify at some point.
Yeah, the best friend.
And Corey Gamble is supposed to testify. I don't know why they pulling Corey into it, but y'all okay. Kylie Jenner ain't saying nothing though.
That's
Kylie
what I was gonna say. Are they pulling her dad? I thought I heard maybe her dad or somebody. I was listening to, I think, like Mo Gangan talk or Gangan talk, and I think he said something about he was in the court, and I don't know how true that is, but it's a mess. I think right now it's for TV. Like a lot of this stuff is for TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's just a mess, but I'm going to try to at least give y'all an update every so often on the site. Right now, I do have 9 things that we learned during the opening statements. And I also have 9 quick quotes from Megan's 4-hour testimony. So if you just want quick recaps of what's, been said or what's going on in court, I'll give you that. But I'm not going into no thesis statement about this trial.
Yeah,
I just
man, it's so tiring.
I really just would prefer for Tory Lanez to be deported back to Canada. He's been too much of a what they should do.
I don't know what it is about him, because he was in the pool. They claim he was in that pool with Kylie. So
no, let me tell you though. Yeah, Travis probably sitting at home looking at her for real.
Yes,
that's how you feel
about where was he at?
Mm-hmm. But I would like for the prosecution to call August Alsina to the stand to establish that Tory has a violent history.
Yeah. It may be. They may. You never know. He just picked that other charge up too. So.
But yeah. All right, Karla. I guess that's all I got. And I just, we're going to keep it short and sweet today. I got to go. But I'm very excited. Just a few things I would like to share with you. Again, Karla looks really cute in her ICC hoodie.
Oh, thank you.
This afternoon, I am interviewing Nicole Brianna White, and she plays Little Meech and Southwest T's mother on BMF.
Okay.
I'm interviewing her this afternoon.
Nice.
Tomorrow, I'm going to the Atlanta premiere of the Best Man Final Chapters. Okay. So I'm excited about that.
That's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, I got to get a little jazzy. And on Friday, I'm going to see Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan in concert.
Nice. Oh, that's going to be a dope show.
Yeah.
That's going to be a dope show.
Yeah, I have never seen either one perform, but it was important for me to see Maxwell because Maxwell sings JB and I's song. Like, this woman's work is that's our little jam. And Jasmine just be singing down. So
yes,
it's a win-win.
Be singing.
It is a win-win. So
that's so awesome.
Yeah, so that's going to be the rest of my week. You got your Christmas tree up yet?
No, today. That's the plan. But I got some of my shopping. The good part is I'm almost done. Yeah. I should be done by at least.
You be shopping. Good for you. I did get
you got your tree up. Oh, good.
On Monday, because Destiny gave me that look. So I got to on Monday, and then I plan to wrap up. No pun intended. Wrap up my shopping, my Christmas shopping this week. So yeah, girl. And then
it's coming fast.
It's coming fast. Coming fast. So so that's about it. Karla, are you watching anything? Oh, Kindred.
Okay.
Just premiered yesterday on Hulu. Show good as hell.
For real?
I had to force
I need
myself
something new to watch.
last night.
Yeah, because you know me. I've been kind of holding back because a lot it's stuff out there, but ain't nothing grabbing me. You know me.
Kindred
You gotta
is it's based on the best-selling novel by Octavia Butler.
Okay.
But it's wild, yo. It deals with mental health, it deals with time travel, it deals with slavery, it deals it's good. But not the kind of it's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, if not nothing, just at least give the premiere episode a try.
Okay.
Just to be fair to the black people on the show. Feel me?
Yeah,
You feel where I'm going?
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
Okay. You smell me. Okay. And so that's what I've been watching. And I'm watching Tulsa King. Love Tulsa King.
Yeah.
With Sylvester Stallone on Paramount Plus.
Okay, so it's good.
Yeah, he old gangster. I was like, Sly's still cute. I was like, everybody else Sly's still cute. So I've been watching those two things. What are you watching anything?
No, listen, between it, that's why my shopping almost done. I just literally been in and out. Yeah, I ain't been watching it.
Good for you.
You know me.
Get that shopping done. I should have sent you my list. Sheesh.
Nah, girl, listen, I don't like it, but I was determined that, gotta get it done.
So I got some breaking news. It's no big deal. It's just some breaking news. Just came in through my email. The third and final season of Wu-Tang, The American Saga, will premiere February 15th on Hulu.
Okay.
Yep.
Back, come into the new year. You gotta wait a little bit, but
yes.
All right.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got. And just thank you all for tuning in today. Thank you all for being patient with us. Because it was rough for me. But I'm glad that we did the podcast. Otherwise, I was still sitting here crying. So
yeah. I'm glad you feel better.
Yeah. And I filmed something yesterday for a network that has 3 letters, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to make it to national television or not yet. So I will be talking.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna just try to.
I'm about to tell you.
I know. Yeah, you gotta tell.
All right. So I love you guys, and be sure to like and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Karla, any parting words?
Just guys, just be careful out there doing your last minute shop and keep your head on the swivel. Them carjackings, people out here taking cars like crazy. I just want you guys to be safe, and that's it. Be kind. No booty holes on Twitter. All right. Love you guys. ICC. We got.
Peace.
See ya.
Ice Cream Conversation. Ice Cream Conversation.